What is persuasion? When I think of persuasion, I think of being a kid and trying to convince my parents to buy me a new dog or take me to some movie. Recently, I think of persuasion in terms of sales. As I work in sales, it is my job to persuade or convince every customer that comes into my store to not leave without buying something. Now, persuasion is loosely defined as the act of persuasion or convincing, which I find just a little bit redundant. I prefer to look at persuasion as the art of getting what you want. Now, this is a funny way to look at it, but it's really not that far from the truth, as persuasion really is just two sides coming to a common agreement. Two or more sides coming to an agreement, one side convincing the other that their argument is correct. Convincing or persuading. Now, an easy way to do this is use one or more, usually three, of the appeals of persuasion: ethos, pathos, and logos. Ethos is the ethical appeal, or appeal to your beliefs or customs of the society that you're in. Pathos is the emotional appeal, which appeals to your emotions, feelings, or strong thoughts on a certain topic. And lastly, logos is your logical appeal, appeals to your logic, or what I like to call your common sense. Now, a popular version of logos is known as syllogism. Now, syllogism was brought about by a man named Aristotle. An example of syllogism is A plus B equals C. It's seen as statements used to win an argument, two or more premises that end with a conclusion based on those aforementioned premises. Aristotle used every form of deductive reasoning. Syllogism is a form of deductive reasoning. Therefore, Aristotle used syllogism. Now, this isn't really a popular version today, seeing as it is easily disproved with evidence or common facts. But I give to you that persuasion really isn't that hard, as it's just finding common ground between two or more parties, which, if these two distinguished gentlemen can do it, then I fear that anyone can do it.